Hello and welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you. My name is Fractal Mind Mike. Hope you're having a great day today. And today we are going to be playing some Exodus Ultima 3. Why did I say 2? My brain's messed up. It's great to see you all. I hope you're having a good time today. Welcome in Grognak, Killick, Dammit Baines, and Kaiser Blaze. Thank you for the 35 stream streak, you legend. Wow, that's a lot of streams to watch in a row. Grognak, great to see you. Welcome in as well. Nadback Cat and Run. Did I already say It's Nibbles? Butthurt Gamer, welcome. Cybersec Frosty's here too. Good to see you there. And everybody else who's hanging out and lurking, feel free to do that and continue that. Always a pleasure, of course. So,
Yeah!
It's been a week again. How time flies, huh? I'm not as sick now. I still have a cough. I still have a bit of a sniffle, but I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. Mike, have you ever heard about the French-Turkish voice actor Kermit the Frog? Thank you. Thank you, David Baines. What the heck, man? I didn't make a cup of tea or fill my water bottle up tonight, so I just realized I'm remiss in my duties as a streamer to have fluids available to consume. Obscurity, g'day, great to see you. I hope you're having a good one. Alright, so what's happened in the week that I've been not streaming, I guess? Like, it's not a full week. We streamed on Sunday. It's, what, 3 days ago? What's happened in the last 3 days? Nothing. Actually, one second. I just realized I did unplug my light over here. So let me plug that in. But yeah, no, we've had not a lot going on. No new deliveries or anything like that. No big news. Weirdly, I normally have something to like say, oh my gosh, that's really bright. It's the wrong mode. There you go. That's better. Yeah, normally we have something else to like reflect on after 3 days of no streaming. There's usually something I can talk about. The only thing I can talk about is the I guess the Infinifactory posts on YouTube have been quite fun. I've been enjoying playing Infinifactory. Oh, you know what? Something else did happen. Not that I talked about it much, but I played some... I've been playing Devil Daggers a little bit again lately. Devil Daggers 2 was announced. I don't know when Devil Daggers 2 is coming out. I just know that it got announced. It could be out now and I wouldn't know it. But I've been playing Devil Daggers again, and I finally cracked the 250 seconds playthrough. I'm like practically 280 seconds in. It's like 279 point something. So I almost made it to 280 seconds. The goal I've got is to reach 500 seconds, but it feels so impossible right now. I think I'll be lucky if I make it past 300 seconds. Because every time I get close to 280, I like get overwhelmed or do something stupid. Like, yeah, it's really tough. That game gets tough. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully one day I'll achieve the 500 second run, but that's like the I think it's like 0.4% of players reach that far or something like that. So it's a pretty lofty goal. I do enjoy playing it though. It has been fun. It has been fun. I'm still well overdue for a beard trim. It needs to be trimmed down a bit. It's quite thick. Yeah, I keep... Every time I look at myself in the camera, and this is during my day job as well, I'm like, oh man, I really should trim that. But I just never do. I never do. Anyway, I've been waffling on for long enough. Do you want to do something? Do you want to play a video game or something like that? We should probably get on with it. I've got Lutris running. I've got Mix It Up running. Everything's running. I think we're all good to go. Hey, BNU. You were talking to Gary Clark about the comic strip, The Swamp, yesterday. You told him to go over to your house to tell you to play more Ultima 3, but he just sent me a bunch of comic strips instead. I'm finding it very confusing because I don't know who Gary Clark is or The Swamp. I'm sorry. Bermuda box behind you is intriguing. Oh, you want to look at Bermuda? I'm open to looking at Bermuda. It's actually Bermuda Syndrome. and I have been meaning to get back to a game playthrough of that for a long time. The first attempt I had at it, I was having major audio issues. I was trying to play it on my Windows 98 machine, and for some reason, that machine has just always given me trouble with the audio. So I'm putting a better sound card in there eventually, and I'll try again. But for the moment, yeah, it's really frustrating. I guess I'll just play Bermuda Syndrome through emulation. Like, I'll run it under a Wine or... Actually, I wonder if it would run under Wine better on this computer than it would run on a modern Windows machine. It probably would. It's actually worth an experiment. You can read the fine print. I don't blame you. I mean, it's blurrier back there because this lens has like a bit of depth of field going on too. A syndicated Australian comic strip? I mean, I don't read newspapers either, so I never really have. So that might be why I don't know it. And the actual syndicate has been weird about providing us with comics for like half a year now, so I decided to check with the author if something was up. Are you for real? Wow. Okay. Alright, I'm going to grab Bermuda Syndrome. We'll take a look at that. This is really fascinating. I'm learning a lot about the swamp and Gary Clark. Yeah, so here it is. This is the Bermuda Syndrome box. Excuse me, I need to cough. I'm just going to mute myself. So this is a Windows CD-ROM game. It says so right there in black on yellow text, which is showing up impossibly bad in the camera. There you go. Windows CD-ROM game. M15 Plus, Australian Office of Film and Literature classification. By Century Interactive. System requirements. IBM compatible PC with a 486 processor. Wow. Oh, okay. I mean, it should easily be able to run on, like, basically any machine after that, then. Yeah, I can't be bothered reading the whole thing. But, graphics card with 256 colors or more. Look at those screenshots, though. They are really beautiful screenshots. You're Jack J. Thompson. Why is every guy's name Jack if it's like the 1930s to the 1940s? Like, anything from like 1920-something to 1940-something, every character's name is Jack. What the hell, man? Why is that? It's every name. Like, the game we were just playing with, what was it called again? Arkham Horror... No, Arkham... Dark Rights of Arkham. Main character's name's Jack. Main character in the Human Head game. What's it called again? Dark Corners of the Earth. His name's Jack. This guy's name's Jack. So weird. Anyway, you're Jack J. Thompson. Destiny has brought you here. It's 1942. Shot down in the region of the infamous Bermuda Triangle, our hero has crash-landed in a dense tropical jungle and a whole heap of trouble. Are you a god? It's going to take more than divine intervention to fend off attacks from restless natives and ferocious dinosaurs, save a distressed damsel from a fate worse than death, and escape this insanity to return home. Yes, Jack, kiss me. There's no time to party. Sharp reflexes and lateral thinking are essential if Jack is to escape from this land that time doesn't even know about. This ain't no holiday resort. Features list, the bullet points. It doesn't even say features above it, so I'm inserting some commentary. A seamless, stylish, staggering. That's a lot of S's. Mix of action, adventure, and cinematic atmosphere. That's a lot of A's. Over 250 sumptuous locations to explore. Wow, sumptuous. Dozens of impressive 3D characters and creatures rendered and animated by former Disney artists. Wow. Hey, Rage Cat, Mini Roach, good to see you. I think the comic magazines I used to buy back in the 90s had Calvin Hobbes and The Swamp in it. Wow. You're pretty lucky. Jack of all trades, maybe. Disney artists. Plenty of trickery. No, sorry, tricky traps to negotiate and devious puzzles to solve. Outstanding cinematic soundtrack, included on a bonus audio CD. Runs on Microsoft Windows 95 and even Microsoft Windows 3.1. Maybe I should have set up a Windows 95 machine to run it on when I ran it. I don't remember, but I think this might have been sealed when I got it. I may have unsealed this on stream. I can't remember. If only I could remember important details and facts like that. No, it doesn't look like it, because otherwise I would expect there to be more contents in the box. BMG Interactive, PO Box 607 London, SW6 4YY. I don't know what that means. It looks like this is a registration card. BMG Interactive at registration. Let me just throw that back in the box. It's a 2 CD case. Looking pretty sharp there. There's a manual. CD1. PC. CD-ROM. English. Audio CD. Track 1. The Coral Sea. Goes for 5 minutes 45 seconds. 2. Bermuda Theme. 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Tolkien's Last Secret. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. The Forgotten Realm. 4 minutes and 26 seconds. The Serpent World. 6 minutes and 3 seconds. And Idjagmar Underworld. 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Man, I hope there's no spoilers in those track titles. Add a piece of flimsy that says how... What's a piece of flimsy? A piece of flimsy that says how and when you got it and when you examined it on stream. I should do that. I'd love to do that. In 1942, the B-70 bomber, Dirty Sally, 42, is shot down near the Bermuda Triangle. Miraculously, pilot Jack J. Thompson crash lands on a mysterious island and survives. Now, he is trapped in another dimension, an unknown crevice in the time-space continuum where dinosaurs, snake people, and prehistoric tribes coexist. And all Jack has to keep him alive is a knife and his wits. Alright, there's a cool manual in there. It's nice to see. It's not a super common word. I don't know, man. First time hearing of it in any use in that way anyway. Hang on. Why does this not... Okay, that's how you do it. Alright, great. Bermuda Syndrome looked at. We did it. Thank you very much for the request, Grognak. I enjoyed looking at Bermuda Syndrome, and it's reinvigorated me to give it another playthrough. Or give it a full playthrough instead of my brief tryst with it. Interesting cover. Reminds you of Ridley from Metroid. Ah, okay. Ridley from Metroid. I've never been there.
Morning, sir.
Oh, refraction called out. Did it not work automatically? It's been working automatically for me lately. I'll do it now. Thanks. Hi, Refractionist. Great to see you. It didn't work? Automagically? I feel a little bit ripped off. I wonder if it wasn't started up fully yet when I clicked start stream. That might be the only thing. The exception.
Got my kicks on Route 66.
Wow. 66. Thank you for executing Order 66. I appreciate that, ABC Mini user. Thank you very much for the 66 months of support. Ithro, hello! I have been having fun with Exodus Ultima 3. It's been killing me a little bit, but I think I'm finally there. I think I'm finally understanding it. Thanks, Refraction, for letting me know. I didn't realize it didn't trigger. I sound better. That's good. I am much better. I've still got a cold, like sniffles, like the snot in my nose continues to flow, I guess. And I still got a little bit of a cough, but it's like I feel way, way better. I hear it gets good around 9 or so. I think 9 is where it starts to go downhill, actually, ABC. So somewhere between 3 and 9, it has to have a peak. I think, from what I've heard, the peak is probably 7. The snot must flow. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's the disgusting Doom reference we all needed. Well, you know what they say. What do they say, Fly God? 9 is a good streaming game. I look forward to playing it. I do. Knowing Twitch, some minor API change happened that broke 90% of plugins. No. I think it was my fault. I will accept the blame in this case. Eva Alicia, I saw your name fly by, and I've just scrolled up to read your comment. Awake for once when Mike is live? Heck yeah, well, it's great to see you. I hope you're having a great day today, Eva. What else did I miss in the chat? I'm sorry if I missed something important. Please let me know if I did. ABC, I noticed on the... Oh my gosh, thank you for the Doom Redemption. I appreciate that, Spaz. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's back. The people got what the people wanted. They asked for it. I brought it back. What about Shroud of the Avatar, the true sequel to Exodus and Ultima 3? I may or may not play that. I'll see how I feel at the time. I mean, it's going to take me a while to get through all of these Ultima games. I'm hoping to do most of them this year, if not all of them. So, Shroud might have to wait till a later date. We'll see. Bo Elving with the 55 stream streak. Holy moly! We demand Doom. Actually, so ABC, I noticed your comment on the YouTube video yesterday, and I haven't replied yet. And then I looked at it again today. I just was busy, and I just was working and stuff. And anyway, I looked at it today, and I was like, hold on a second. There's 2 other comments on there. It's like the most commented on video I've posted in a while. I guess it's the whale video. I guess people like the whale video for some reason. But yeah, Infinity Factory's been a lot of fun. I was talking about that earlier. I've had so much fun working on those videos. I feel like we're nearing the end of it, and I've got to think of something else to start doing a Let's Play series of. I don't know what it's going to be, but probably something similar. Something similarly puzzling. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. That's really good to hear. If one person enjoys it, then that's awesome. Yeah, the kids brought the diseases home, Eva, as you might expect. We got children in school, and they go to school, they come back with some little virus, and then they're all bouncing around and making coughing and snotting and everything everywhere around the house, and then, of course, we get it. I thought I was getting by without it. Honestly, I really thought I was going to avoid it. Everybody else is pretty much better now, and I caught it, like, right at the end. I don't know what happened. But it was probably like, actually, to be honest, there was probably about a week of me not feeling quite right before any of the symptoms started showing. So it's possible I was sick at the same time as they were. It's just my body took longer to get to the point of like, oh, okay, now it's time to cough and be gross. I don't know. I must say, I do get a good feeling when I get a heart back on a comment in the video
Order
poster.
a pizza that'll make you feel better.
Oh my gosh, it's Dr. CDCS with 65 months of support. What a legend. Thanks, Doc. Order pizza? My wife cooked dumplings for dinner, so it's waiting for me in the fridge. It got finished just as I was starting the stream. So yeah, I kind of missed out on eating a warm dinner. When Joey and I lived together, her kiddo got me sick constantly. Yeah, I bet. She had mama power. She dodged 90% of it. Oh no, aunt power is not a thing. I think like there is a certain amount of immunity that we do build up to these diseases, but it's like the kids just went back to school. Like they were off school for however long it is. You know, the summer holiday, it's quite long compared to other parts of the year. So everyone go to comment on the spectacle of a whale match. Thanks ABC for linking to the video. Hey there, Erigoshton name. Good to see you. My wife understands. Yeah, she does. I think. I hope. She normally does. Do it. I ordered mine 15 minutes ago. What did you order, Itzy? What flavors did you get on your pizza topping? Someday they'll figure out a way to vaccinate parents against unspecified children-caused disease. It would be nice if there was like a tablet you could take when you feel like you've got a cold coming on and it just like defeats it. That would be great. I'd love that. Don't worry. I'm sure it'll taste good cold too. Yeah, I'll be able to warm it up. It'll be fine. Man, people get spooked when I reply to their new comments on a video in
Hi,
15 years old. Hi, Lassus. Always pretty fun when that happens. Yeah. I normally try and reply quickly, but this is the one time I haven't replied quickly, and like I've gotten more comments than I normally do. I feel bad. I do miss the era. Hi, Lou. Good to see you. You missed the era of box art that was totally epic and got your imagination firing as the graphics could never approach. Yes, exactly. This is a perfect example of that, isn't it? A very evocative piece of art here. It doesn't really tell you who this character is, but I guess as you play the game, it starts to unfold, and hopefully you understand who, like, this guy on the cover is actually named Exodus, apparently. We shall see. Loaded garlic cheese and Hawaiian. Ooh, sounds good. Bring on the wall, future. Wait, so Australian children have Christmas during the summer holiday? That's right, yeah. What holidays do they get in Aussie winter? So the way schools work in Australia is we split the year up into 4 terms, and between each term they get at least 2 weeks of holiday. For the summer holiday, it's a lot longer, obviously, than that. But yeah, that's kind of the way it works here. So there's no like solstice. We don't do like a winter solstice celebration here, because we kind of do that. Weirdly, we do Christmas celebrations pretty much the same way as the rest of the world do Christmas celebrations, except it's summer and hot instead of winter and cold. Yeah, it's basically the same. So yeah, we don't really do a winter solstice celebration, although I kind of wish we did. Maybe I'll try and start a tradition in our family to do something. Hey, Spaz, thank you very much for the 55 stream streak as well. That's amazing. You're affronted, ABC? Affronted at Wall-E? I work at school and I get sick from random kids spreading stuff. I bet you do all the time. But you probably built up a good immunity as well. Basically, you do it the same, but the exact opposite. Yeah, pretty much. It's weird when you think about it. Nothing like a Christmas barbecue. That's right. KFC does Christmas in July. Does that count? I don't think that's a winter solstice celebration, but maybe it is. Literally nothing happened but the daily grind in the dark with no snow and no sun and no celebrations. Yeah, winter can be pretty depressing sometimes when the sun's setting, like before you get home from work or before you knock off work. And there's no celebrations to enjoy. We need to start doing celebrations in winter.
Ultima III Exodus on the EMMASS-DOS.
Thank you, Mimicat. That was pretty good, actually. 61 months. Thank you so much. What a legend. How's Dr. CDCS going, by the way? We just sailed right by the fact that Dr. CDCS said hello. It's great to see you, Doc. Always a pleasure. I'll even give you a shout out. I managed to catch a part of Dr. CDCS's stream today. It was awesome. Not much of it, unfortunately. But he's playing a pretty interesting game that I've never seen before. Is it EMS? EMS DOS or XMS DOS? I just realized what you're saying. You're very welcome, Doc. You're very welcome. Yeah, it was Challenge of the 5 Realms. I've never seen that before. What the heck? It looks pretty good. Except for the thing that happened in the city when you murdered everybody. I couldn't believe you actually murdered everybody. I was shocked. But then I realized it was Dr. CDCS, so obviously that had to happen. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't think Dr. CDCS has seen this. I'm going to show him. Where is it? Oh. Can't even fight a bum in that game without getting KO'd. Is it really that bad? Start thinking about glass houses. I mean, look, Ultima 2, I literally just murdered one guy the entire game. That's all I remember about Ultima 2. This is my Moonstone. This is my Moonstone stuff that I've managed to acquire so far, Doc. How cool is that? Got the manual for it. I literally have not been able to get the discs or the game box or anything else, but I managed to get my hands on the manual for a reasonable price. So, I'll be continuing to seek out more. But as you know, Moonstone's a pretty cool game. Alright, I can put that back. Did you say you've got the box for Shadow of Cairn? Which is a, for those who don't know, it's a cinematic platformer of devious design. Moonstone is great when the dragon isn't eating you. Yeah, it is. I like it. So much fun you'll die. What a line. It's a good line. You will die if you play the game. Like, it's pretty tough. So you've got the box for it, because I've only got the CD. I couldn't find a box. I'm sure one must exist, but I'll have to get you to show it to me sometime. Anyway, let's play Ultima. It's about time, right? I've waffled on for long enough. Thank you all very much for all the resubs today as well, by the way. I really appreciate that. Okay. Let's not and say we did. Moonstone's a fantastically mean game. It is. It's really good. I like it. I'm playing Ultima 3. I gotta turn off my music. We can't have that. We don't want background music. We're playing Ultima. I'm playing Ultima with enhanced graphics because I didn't want to look at the CGA graphics for that long. The EGA at least has colors that make more sense. So we're gonna journey onward. I honestly don't remember what happened the last time we were playing, so it's entirely possible I'm loading a game where we're in some kind of dire straits, or I don't know. Probably we're just farming for gold, because that seems to be all I do in this game. What is our status? Okay, we're level 8. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned right now. Steel chest? No. There's a chest here? Where's the chest? I meant to press Z, because I want to get stats. Stats for player 1. Okay, yeah. We went to Ambrosia. I think that's what the place is called. And, oh, I had a map screenshot, and I don't think I saved it. I'll have to go there and use a gem again. Yeah, we got 27 strength, 17 dex for this guy. And we actually pumped up the magic, the int for this guy a lot. Because I was trying to learn the spell that I could cure poison with, but I didn't get that far. I think the town that we're at right now has a priest that can cure our poisonness. But I don't have money. Is that the problem that we had? We have 0 gold for that guy. How much is this guy carrying? 42. We need to collect some more gold. Okay. So that's the situation. So I'm going to cast healing spell. Okay, I cast the wrong spell by accident. Okay. I'll get it right this time. I'm just going to try and cure up the guys that are poisoned a little bit here. Oh, we got a south wind, and I want to move south, so we can't. You know what? I'm gonna get out of my boat. I'm gonna head for Lord British's castle. Could really use a little bit more healing power, actually. We're very poisoned. Yeah, have a good sleep.
See.
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I have anonymous followers on the channel. Feel free to lurk or jump in the chat and say hello. Hi there, quietly, Doc. Great to see you. Welcome in. Doc, it was great to see you. I hope you have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us. Good old poisoned in the save. That's right. We're so poisoned right now. Is this a Betrayal at Crondor crossover game? It is, Veru. It is. I've got Gorath, Owen, Locklear, and Patris in my party. They don't exactly match up with their characters in Midkemia, but they, you know, the Caesarean versions of them are fine. We need more gold, less poison. That's right. We need gold and not poison. I'm trying to remember where Lord British is from in relation to us. I think he's north from here, north east-ish. So, anyway, we'll just try and heal them up a little bit more. It looks like we're gonna have to fight a skeleton party. So I'm just trying to focus on, like, making sure I get them healed up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna fight him now. Oh, it's just one guy. We should be able to manage this just fine. One and done. One and done. Not bad. Uh-oh. C2CB. Got them gold. How much gold are we sitting on now? Probably not much. Yeah, we've got 91 gold. We need a lot more gold. Who are we on to heal first? This guy? So I'm going to go into this cave area up here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of skeletons right here. Let's see if we can wipe them out. Nice work. Very nice work there. A little bit more gold and some leather armor. So I figured out this area. Just got to keep an eye on that health and make sure we have enough to get back home. Oh my gosh, Lassus, thank you for the watch streak. Really like some black pudding and a lie down. Black pudding and a lie down? I've never had black pudding before. I'm not sure if I want to be honest. It sounds nice, like the name of it. But now that I know what it's made out of, less appealing. Oh, okay. I keep doing the wrong thing. Failed. Haggis is delicious too. Hmm. You don't like black pudding refraction? How come I keep failing this spell casting? Be courageous, Mike. I just saw that spaz. Okay, yeah, I'll eat some weird blood thing. Black pudding is okay. It is really is it really any more disgusting than any of the other stuff people eat? Yes, it is. You need it more. Wait, whoops. Wrong direction. Where the hell am I? Oh, right, I'm here. Alright, we have got 500 gold. That should be enough to pay for 2 healings. So I think it's either 100 or 200 to cure poisons. So we should be okay. I don't think there's a religious place here to do the healing. But we could level up while we're here. I'll go heal and then come back. Honestly, it's probably a better idea. Wait, this is the wrong direction. I'm a little confused about where I am right now. Let me get on this boat again. Almost killed my guys by, which would cost us 200 gold each to resurrect or something like that. I forget what resurrection costs. It's probably more. It's like 500 each or something. Where's the temple? I forget. Is it down here? No. Curing. Yes. Me. Gorath. Curing. Yes. Locklear. And now we're done.
I am a Texas
Hi there, Program Heaven. Good to see you.
computer.
Retro Swim. Good old Ultima III. Bleep bloop. Indeed. Board? Yes. Board. Now I guess we want to go all the way over to, Lord British. I just remembered now that Lord British is practically like just across the ocean here. I could have saved some travel time earlier. All right, what's our maximum health now? 750? Holy moly, we got a lot of healing to do. So we're at 550 at the moment, and I think that's across the board for everyone else. So they're all going to be only slightly higher than... actually, Owen can't level up at all, I don't think. Yeah, so they're on 650 apiece now for those guys. Do I need food? I could buy some food. I don't know. We should probably just grind for some gold again. Oh, we gotta fight this guy. Great, now farm more gold for 5 hours? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know it! Wait, what? Why have you got the sword equipped? I already didn't have enough, power. Alright, we got him. 94 HP normal. For whom? So I need to... Okay, so what I actually need to do is increase all of my stats to whatever the maximum might be for each of the characters. At least the ones that count. Like, so I guess for the fighter classes, I don't need to worry about getting maximum wisdom or int. But probably I do want to get max dex and max strength. And that's probably true for the thief as well. I've only got one magic caster, and that is the druid. Human druid. So I think their max stats are 75 across the board for humans. Let's just double check that. Yeah, 75 for every single stat. So strength 75, dexterity 75, and intelligence and wisdom 75. So we've got a druid, greater of both halves. Druids regain their magic points faster than other characters. But we top out at 75 intelligence and 75 wisdom. It's kind of a waste that they have 75 strength and 75 dexterity when they can only wield the mace. That's the best they can do. I feel like maybe I should have made that guy a fuzzy. Because then he would at least have 99 intelligence. Anyway. It's fine. Hopefully we don't need to cast any spells that are require higher intelligence than 75 or for wisdom or intelligence. Because he's the only one we got that can cast spells. Anyway, we got our fighter class, which is also human, so 75 across the board for him, and our barbarian is actually an elf, which means we have 99 dexterity, and our thief is also an elf, which means we have 99 dexterity. Oh wait, no, it's a dwarf. What am I saying? Our fighter is a dwarf, which means we have the 99 strength, but we only have the 50 intelligence. I forgot. So we only got one. We've only got one human, 2 elves, 1 human, and a dwarf. I forgot that. That's why I made Gorath a fighter dwarf because he's been a fighter dwarf in the previous 2 games when we had Gorath as well. I forgot that I did that. Can't stop playing fuzzy games. Bobbit? What's a bobbit? Don't you mean a hob? Nope. Some DOS games are proof that no sound is better than some sound. I'm not going to claim which side of the fence this one lies. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I wish there was a little bit more information in here. The greatest transport are the hidden moon gates. They are similar, but less powerful to the siege perilous that hast brought thy party hither. Passing through a moon gate, when it is active, will teleport thy party to hidden powers. Access to many glens of the old knowledge are restricted by the moon gates. No creature of the dark can ever break through the wards that protect them. The coming and going of the moon gates is somehow related to the twin moons, Tremel and Feluca, that grace our skies. The cartographer, Hawkwind, was supposedly greatly excited about a discovery concerning the true nature of the moon gates when he was attacked. The success of thy quest may well hinge on thou solving this ancient mystery. At the top of the screen, the phases of the twin moons, Tremel and Feluca, are represented by numerals as follows. Well, we've replaced it on ours with actual icons. So it's new moon, crescent waxing, first quarter, gibbous waxing, full moon, gibbous waning, last quarter, and crescent waning. Okay. In here somewhere is a mention of the Oracle here. We did find the Oracle, and we talked to the Oracle, but we didn't really learn much from the Oracle. The Oracle was not very helpful to us at the one time we did find them. I think I gave them like 1,000 gold, and they said like nonsense. So I might want to go back to that Oracle and have another chat with them. That was in Lord British's castle. I'm not really wealthy right now, though, so I may need to spend some time gaining some wealth. If you want music, you can always play the NES game soundtrack. I could do that. It could be done. This doesn't have stat rollover. I hope not. It should be patched out, because I am playing with a slightly patched version of Ultima 3 here, so hopefully it's patched out if there is any issues like that. I do feel we need to spend some time just doing a little bit of grinding. Hey, Pepto, good to see you. We're just Ultimaing our way through Ultima. How about you? Practical grind, Mike. It is what we're doing right now, that's for sure. I think I must have pressed S by accident. I gotta check what the button is to do the sound, because we can't have no sound. I accidentally pressed whatever the button is, and I don't know what it was. Yeah, I can't imagine what the button is right now. Oh, it's probably in this reference card. S is for stealing. Oh, V for volume. Of course it's V for volume. I must have accidentally pressed V when I was trying to press B. It gets too grindy too quickly in these games. I hate failing at this spell. It's stupid. I mean, it basically shouldn't fail, because you're just going to keep doing it until you don't fail, right? It should just drain your mana. Oh, here we go. We got a fight. Alright, we finally did it. What's the good news, Professor? Professor who? In the immortal words of Hubert J. Farnsworth from Futurama, good news, everyone! What kind of good news do you have? I would love to hear your good news. What?
For the last year, I've been dating this absolute incredible woman, and last week, Monica and I were intertwining fingers and gazing into each other's eyes. She wears rings and I asked her, wanna add one more? So long story short, we're engaged.
Wow. That's awesome news. Congrats, Pepto-Bismol. Very proud of you. That's amazing news. What? I don't even know what to say. Congratulations, obviously. Congratulations to both of you. That is an amazing story. Oh, wow. Well done. Well done. Congratulations to both of you and Monica. I'm very pleased to hear that for you. Thanks for sharing that here, too. That's really, really wonderful news. That's not abysmal. Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's huge news. Well done. Okay. What am I doing here? I'm collecting gold. I'm picking up gold off the floor, okay? It's very important business. Why am I failing to pick up gold off the floor? There we go. That is huge news. I have to imagine your whole family, assuming that you're in contact with them, must be also very excited about the news. I only say it that way because I know that some people do have estrangements. I don't know how much gold I picked up yet. I said congratulations explicitly, but I'll say it again happily. Congratulations, Pepto and Monica. I hope your future is bright. Almost as big news, I now have an NEC PC 8801. That is big news. It's a different kind of big news. Hey there, Distron. Good to see you. A room full of treasure, that's right. I've been farming it. I'll be, I'm very, very pleased for you, actually, Pepto. I'll be telling my wife. And she'll probably be excited to hear the news as well. Even though she doesn't, she's not as familiar with you as I am. Wait, did I do the wrong thing? I did. It's gonna take a while. Be nice to get no fails. Shouldn't have said that, should I? Family's happy, I guess. I told them I'd never get married, and now I am. Oh, that's pretty cool. Think your family's more excited? Your family didn't flip out when they heard? After all of the I'm not getting married talk? It's a pretty big deal. I think, maybe it just hasn't sunk in for them yet. Why is this failing so much? It's so stupid. It shouldn't fail. I'm just gonna sit here doing this until it works. Hey, Koenigsegg, good to see ya. I am well. Congrats on the new game launch, by the way. Post a link in the chat. Pepto's getting married. That's great. Who? Hi there, Evil and Void. Good to see you. Yeah, we got 3D graphics in this video game. Oh, man. Let's go. There you go. You got the link. It's for a computer almost nobody has. Let me pause the game. We'll open it up and have a quick look. Oops. Hello? One second here. I'm having computer difficulties. There we go. I actually haven't read through the page yet. I saw that you did the launch, and that's about as far as I got. And the title. I did have a quick look at the screenshots. Puluk. Is that how you say it? Puluk? For the Scion Series 3. Imagining ourselves back before the days of lighting, or even gas lights or oil lamps, life becomes very different. When the sun sets and the twilight is no longer sufficient to work, people come home to eat. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. I have anonymous follows on the channel, so feel free to lurk if you would like to. I have a Scion. Not sure if it's the right model for this. A Series 3. Good luck. The Scion's a bit more difficult to emulate than DOS. I'll just find the emulator. Yeah, fair enough. No idea how it's said. I've only ever read it. Oh, okay. And Twilight is no longer sufficient. Right, I read that. Amuse themselves by the light of the fire. For thousands of years, one of their pursuits has been board games. Buluk, sometimes known as Bull or Bull-Ik, is a board game associated with the Mayans. Although this association is unproven, it was played by the, I can't say this word, Kekchi people around 1900. It appears to date back to the pre-Columbian times. Puluk is well loved by those who learn it. This game is a war game. More specifically, a running fight game. This type of game is a battle played on a one-dimensional board with dice. It might look like a simple version of backgammon, but the objective is not a race. Instead, each player must capture and kill all of the opponent's pieces, putting the game more in the realm of drafts or chess than backgammon. This version of Puluk for the Scion Series 3 pocket computer brings together a number of different variants of the game. Players can choose from a known variant or devise their own by setting a number of individual rules before the game begins. Play can be between a player and the Scion, or between two human opponents. The Scion can play at 3 different levels of expertise. The program keeps score, and by saving separate game files, one can keep score of different variants of the game, or of games against a particular friend. Just released. So does the download come with an emulator, or do you have to go find the emulator yourself? I did start playing Ultima 3. Yes, actually, Goosier, I did. I played I think we're up to like our 6th or 7th session of Ultima 3 playing. The first like probably 3 or 4 sessions were me slowly trying to figure out how to get ahead in life in the world of Ultima 3, in the Caesarea of Ultima 3. But I've figured out a strategy for grinding for gold, which I'm currently doing, and the reason I'm currently doing it is I did stumble upon the way to get to a hidden realm by going through the whirlpool, which accidentally I was consumed by and took me there. And that's been pretty good though. Like, I now know how to get there, and I can upgrade my stats there, but it costs money. So I'm basically trying to earn a pile of money. Excuse me. I'm trying to earn a pile of money so that I can go back there and deposit the money into the appropriate stats for each player character. It's quite an ordeal of money collecting at the moment. And I am playing a DOS version. It's patched though. I'm playing the GOG version of Ultima 3, but I patched it. The version I have is this one, which is for the PC. This is the IBM PC/PC Junior version. It requires a graphics adapter, which is obviously a CGA adapter for this version of Ultima. No screenshots on the back of this box, unfortunately. Not allowed to include the emulator, although it can be freely distributed as is. Nearly found the link. Cool, cool. Excellent. Is it possible that you're allowed to link to the emulator from your game page? I wonder. So yeah, this is my copy of Ultima 3 that I got. It's quite nice. I think this is the first, or no, I think this is the second Ultima game that I owned. I got Ultima 9 first, which I never played, and then when I decided I want to start collecting Ultima, I got this one first because it was a really affordable pickup actually by comparison to most listings for Ultimas. So I was really pleased to get it. It has this manual, so it has this map, which actually has come in super handy, learning the layout of Caesarea. I actually wonder if there's something hidden in here. I know I found something hidden in this area right here. There's like a little city sort of hidden in there or something. I do wonder if there's something hidden in this area. I know there's a cave right here. That's where I first started grinding. I was going between the city of Grey and a cave hidden up here, and going back and forth between those to slowly earn some gold, so I could buy some equipment and food and survive and stuff like that. But that always cost me like a quarter of my food every time I went through to collect the gold, and it wasn't very much gold each time. I later found a better way to grind for gold, which is over here where Lord British's castle is. Just north of that, hidden in these hills, is a little cave, which is full of gold. And that's what I've been going through. Like, there's a path that I can navigate to, get to a pile of gold, pick up all the gold, leave, come back and repeat. And then once I need food or whatever else I need, I can then go back to Lord British or whatever and buy food. And, like, inevitably, I'll get into a few fights along the way, so I'm kind of grinding a little bit of skills, like, level up experience as well, which is nice to have. I haven't actually tried to read all these names along the sides here. I do suspect, though, like, it's probably the city names. And, like, that's clearly Lord British right there. I know that. I don't know if that says Kingdom of Lord British, but I think it says Kingdom of Lord British. King. No, I can't say that. It must be Realm. Yeah, that looks like Realm. R-E-A-L-M. Realm? Realms? I forget. It'd take me a minute to remember the runes. But yeah, I haven't really looked at the other ones, like trying to figure out what they are. That looks like it says City of Grey, maybe. No, not Grey. It's something else. Anyway, we will continue to dig through that map and learn more from it. I have emulation instructions and a specific emulation distro for my other Scion game, Dragonfell, also on itch. I need to prepare similar for Puluk to make it easier. Yeah, that would help. People often include DOSBox emulator. Is there something different about the emulators for the mini computer? DOSBox is unique in that it has a license that allows you to pack it in, but also it has there's no dumps of like ROM or anything like that in there, so you don't have like a BIOS ROM dumped to it, and there's also no actual MS-DOS code in there at all. It's all like just simulating DOS basically, which is pretty cool actually, pretty cool. But that's why DOSBox is able to be distributed and has enabled like GOG to sell games that run on DOS and pack in DOSBox and configure it to run with it. I think somebody needs to do that for Windows, which Wine kind of does. Wine basically does that actually, so you know, but it'd be nice if somebody did that for like older versions of Windows so that you could play old Windows games on modern Windows systems with just a layer that's similar to the way DOSBox works, if that makes any sense. Isn't DOS free these days? I don't know if it's free. Maybe. Microsoft have open sourced a version of MS-DOS, but it's like an early one. It's not like the latest DOS version. I think that's still like, yeah. I'm not sure. I've only played the NES version of Ultima 3. I like the pixel art and the music. Yeah, we were looking at that. I was looking at that recently, and I'm really curious to take a closer look at Ultima 3 on the NES. I think I might put the music on in the background from the Ultima 3 NES version and see how that sounds. But yeah, this is my MS-DOS version of Ultima 3. It's been quite fun to play so far too. MS-DOS and PC-DOS are not free. Microsoft released open source MS-DOS, but I don't think that makes it free. But it's only only an older version. I think it's like MS-DOS 3 point something. There you go. Yeah, BNU said it's DOS 3. So anyway, this looks really cool. And I love that you've got it running on actual devices too. How come you have so many of these devices? I guess you can pick them up for cheap from like thrift stores or something like that. Unhelpfully, they released the version of MS-DOS without Big Fat. Yeah. Anyway, if anybody wants to go check out this new game that Tuning Stand released, go look at it. I have a copy of MS-DOS on the shelf over there. I think it's MS-DOS 5. Not that you can see it in the camera, it's a bit blurry. You can see the MS-DOS logo. Making stuff for actual hardware is cool. I agree, Distron. I agree. All right, so as we were exploring here, how much gold have we actually gathered? All right, we're up to 2,800. So that would be 28 stat points. There's 75 stat points per character. This one, like if we want to max their strength out, they get 99 because they're a dwarf. So we got a long way to go for them. Dexterity, I think, caps at 75 for this character. I'm probably not going to bother trying to increase int or wisdom for this character, though. Now, Owen, on the other hand, has 40 intelligence. If you want to max their intelligence, I believe their intelligence maxes out at 99. So we're still a ways off with that too. I'm going to need to gather a hell of a lot of gold to try and, like, max out some stats. It's going to be quite frustrating, I think. Yeah, the DOS version of Ultima 3... When I looked at the, when I looked at the NES version, yeah, it's completely different. It looks very different anyway. Bought MS-DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.1 floppies off eBay for your 486. That's awesome! That's really, really cool. There is technically a later version of DOS that was shipped with XP, I believe. But it's like, not, it was never distributed as, like, MS-DOS. I think some people call it, like, DOS 7. I forgot to cast the spell that makes them all go away. I've done it again. I've done it incorrectly. Oh well. It's a cleric spell I need to be casting. Ready, bow. I don't have one. I don't know how I lost my bow. There we go. Uh... 3 is a very non-useful version of MS-DOS, right? I assume many of the DOS 5 contributions came from outside sources, and that's why they can't open source it. Probably, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Maybe they acquired parts of it from somewhere not so legal manner. They're like, oh, we should open source DOS, and then they're like, oh, we can only open source 3 because everything else has stolen code in it. That would be pretty funny, actually, VNU, if that's true. Sorry, I got a bit, something, phone, keyboard. I didn't mean to come across as actually... Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I think. I complained a lot about the open sourcing of specifically DOS 3 back when they did it. Oh, that's great. License stuff in DOS 5 would make it hard, if not impossible, for the open source the whole package. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they could have, like, figured out a way to do it, though. Be cool if they put 3.3.1 or 4. Yeah. 4 would be cool. Hey there, Pern. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. All right. Okay, what am I doing? All right, we're at 3,200. We got a long way to go if we want to collect all of the gold. I mean, get all the stats increased. What? I pressed the wrong button combo. Four is open source? Okay, cool. Yeah, everyone had DOS 5 or 6, pretty much. In my experience. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh my. Penguin Home? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, Penguin Home. What's going on? Welcome, Mega Monkey 56. Thank you for joining the raid. Rickety Railway. Uber Kitten. Penguin Home. Welcome in. Official Jisoo. Welcome. Greetings. Welcome, Rivorga. Bonjour. Bonjour. Anime Jesus. Hi, good to see you. Or if we did, it was a pretty short time. What was that, Distron? I missed the first part of that. I guess the bot works now. Yeah, I guess. Thank you for helping with the shout out there. Appreciate it. Tomb Raider. Oh my gosh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. How was that? How was that? Thanks for the shout out. You're very welcome. My absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for the raid. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is fine. I gotta remind myself which one Shadow of the Tomb Raider is. There's too many Tomb Raider games. I'm constantly getting them confused. It's one of the newer ones, if I remember correctly. I've got messed up my my desktop here while I was trying to find it. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's one of the new ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. How old is it? 2018? That's ancient. Holy crap, it's nearly 10 years old. It's new. It's nearly 10 years old. Holy moly, what's going on? The third reboot. My bones now dust. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I'm playing a game that was released the year I was born, so you know, it doesn't even have music. It's glitchy. If I had time to just chill and check everything out, it would be better. But maybe a bit annoying for streaming. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, games of with that kind of like interesting, like minute detail can be really, really fun. It can be really fun. You were born at an early age, Lysis. Likewise, we must have a lot in common. For those of you who haven't been here before, hi, welcome. My name is Mike. I collect old video games. I've got Bermuda Syndrome next to me, and Ultima 3 as well. Plus all that stuff there, old hardware and things like that. If you like that kind of thing, then I think you'll enjoy hanging out here. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to, but maybe I can convert you into liking it if you hang out for long enough. Don't forget to show Corandia 3. That's back on the shelf. I'm not picking that up again. I love stuff. Me too. Bermuda Syndrome. There's a name you haven't heard for a while. Oh my gosh. It's like a Star Wars reference. It implies that your name, Distron, is Bermuda Syndrome. I was born the year Atari Pong console was released. Oh my gosh, Styx is so old, everyone. They would love to stick around, but yeah, no worries. Of course, go get some food and sleep. Of course, please. Thank you very much for the raid. I do appreciate it. You love my stuff? Thank you. I also like it. How could I hide what? Hide what, Spaz? I'm not sure. You enjoy your restful food as well. That's a very good emote you have there. I very much like it. Take care, and thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a great time playing some Tomb Raider. For those of you who are joining me, I'm playing Ultima 3. It's called Exodus Ultima 3, officially, and not Ultima 3 Exodus, which is a weird choice, in my opinion. It's a vast improvement over Ultima 2, but it still is largely flawed in a lot of ways. It's been quite fun to play, though. I'm enjoying it. But you've caught me at an awkward moment because I need to increase my stats, and I'm just grinding for gold at the moment. That's like the main task at hand. Is I need gold so I can pay for stat increases. There's no way around that. I don't know any other way of getting gold. It's my first time playing Ultima 3, and the experience is, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, I can't really complain that much. Anyway, so yeah, you can see how much gold I've gathered here, which is 3,236. So what actually, what that really means though is about 32 stat points. I have 4 party members. Each party member has 4 stats. The stats capped out at 75 for many of the stats and 99 for some of the stats. You can see this guy's got 27 strength and 17 dexterity. I would like to cap both of those, which means 99 strength and 75 dexterity. So you can imagine just how much gold I need to grind for if each stat point costs 100 gold. I don't know what else I can do except grind by picking up these chests in this dungeon. It's the most efficient way I found to collect gold. I collect about 1,000 gold each time, so it's about 10 stat points. So yeah, if we're looking at, like, say we're on 30 right now, we need to essentially collect another 40. Yeah, that's 4 delves into the dungeon. Just for the strength stat. Then I got another, what is that? 80? No, because it's 75. I don't know. You can do the math. There's a lot of, I need to collect a lot of gold. Like a lot. Hire some children to do it? Yeah, I could. I could get my kids to wake up, go wake my children up and say, okay, it's time for you to earn your keep. Go delve into this dungeon and collect gold while I do something else. Spoiler, Exodus is a book in the Bible. I actually have a game that's based on that. It's called Exodus. This is Wisdom Tree. Wisdom Tree published this one. It's called Exodus. It's learning that excites the mind. A different Exodus. It's not the same Exodus, of course. This is disc 1 of 2. I think disc 2 of 2 must be back on the shelf. Not in this particular package, but there you go. You can enjoy looking at that for a second. I wonder if that's based on the NES game. I wonder if the NES game is based on that. Okay, anyway, we're collecting gold. I gotta... Okay, we got a little bit more gold on this run, but not as much as I would have expected, to be honest. Did I collect all the gold, or did I get confused and leave? I collected all the gold, I'm pretty sure. Oh, my torch went out? Whoops, So yeah, we're basically just doing this right now. And occasionally we'll get to do a find. And we fail to cast this spell frequently. It's very annoying. I guess I can break it up by going and buying some stats on occasion here. See, yeah, the fails make this so much more annoying. Oh my gosh, my torch went out again. Okay, we got 4,000 gold. So that's 40 points, I guess. We can go try and go spend those points now. Oh, one of our guys leveled up. Let's go level him up. Alright, so now his max health will be 650. What if I should spend some time healing my party? I gotta read the chat as well. This is tricky because the game interface is so confused. Like, there's so many buttons you have to press in order to do any action in the game. It consumes a huge portion of my brain to play the game, which means I'm struggling to keep up with the chat as well. It's very, very frustrating. You were born the same year as the Atari 5200 release, Refraction, which is apt because I'm generally larger than my friends. My controls don't really work anymore. Oh no. Oh, that's good. That's a good one, Refraction. There are so many games I have vivid memories of. Oh, you do this, Ron? Staring at the boxes. Oh, vivid memories of staring at the boxes. That makes sense, yeah. One of your favorite pastimes when you were old enough to ride the train into the city, but not enough to actually buy much? Yeah, yeah. Multitasking is impossible. Unless you're an operating system, I guess. Makes sense. Wisdom Tree would release games on PC, to be fair, but it's the one platform that requires no jury-rigging of exploits to release games on. Exactly. Thank you for the 11 bits, Darth Elwood. Hello there, and good to see you. It's going great. How are you today? I very much enjoy that coffee emote. It's a very fine emote you have. Gaming Catarella, welcome as well. Good to see you. Cost of making disc has to be way less than a cartridge. Absolutely, Life Forcer. The irony that discs are getting hard to find and making ROM cards extremely easy now is easy now. Yeah, that's true actually. We need somebody needs to take on the Japanese floppy disk manufacturing hardware that hopefully still exists out there. They were the only country that was still manufacturing floppy disks because they had a government mandate. Like, there was a law that basically said they had to use floppy disks, and so that they were continuing to manufacture new floppy disks up until, like, not too long ago. Like 2010s, I believe. Sometime in the 2010s, they stopped manufacturing. So there is a chance that somewhere out there, there's like manufacturing hardware for floppy disks that we could, like, you know, we could continue to make small runs of floppy disks in theory if somebody were to take on the mantle. Although I don't think it'd be a very profitable business, so I don't know who's going to do that. There's excellent coffee. Excellent coffee. I'd leave those to McCaw. I'm pretty sure he owns 90% of them. 90% of what? Micah, release an 80s synthwave music EP. That sounds awesome. Let's grab it. That's awesome, Proton. I accept all cookies. Neon Noir EP. This looks very AI. Let's have a listen to the music, though. That's the important part. Unlimited streaming via the Bandcamp app. Okay, cool. 390 euros. Let's see. Where's the volume slider on this? I always forget this website doesn't have a volume slider, and it kind of annoys me. What I guess I'll do is I'll buy the album, and then I'll download it. Oh man, I forget my login details for Bandcamp. Let me see. I think the details are on my phone. Bear with me while I look up my password manager. McCall has most of what floppies? Japanese floppies? Oh, right. I'm surprised there isn't a company manufacturing new floppies for industrial and government use. But I guess even with extortionate pricing, scavenging is still more economically sensible. Yeah, I mean, they were manufacturing them in Japan for a while. OMG, did you know the Polaroid film was only still being made because one guy bought the last Polaroid factory before it shut down? I did not know that. That's cool. I wish somebody would have done that with floppy disks. Make floppy disks, sell them to kids as physical save icons? Yeah. That makes absolute sense. Man, this takes a while. Okay. Choose format, MP3. Now, this is a time-consuming process. Alright, we did it. We now have the music playing. Congrats on the release, Proton. Pokyo, hey. Some missile silos probably still run on floppy disk PCs. Maybe, yeah. Let's hope so. Alright, I forget what I was doing again. Lots of interruptions to playing Ultima today. Right, I was gonna take a moment and we'll go and try and visit the other world. And spend some money on stats. Deluxe Paint Tim, 55 stream streak? Holy moly, dude. That's amazing. Mini Roach, thank you for the Doom redemption. Oh, you're welcome, Proton. Thanks for making the cool music. Good mornings to you too, Deluxe Paint Tim. Can I fight this guy? We'll just wait here for the thing to arrive, I guess. Ultima 3 on the mic. Thanks, Karif. Should I peer? Oh my gosh, I can see the whole world. This answers a lot of questions. And yes, there is something inside that mountain range. I knew it. The only way to get in there has to be through Moongate usage, I guess. One thing I can't see is, like, the whirlpool. I thought I'd be able to see the whirlpool. Unless that's the whirlpool right there, actually. That could be. So that's where the, that's one of the places I found. I can't remember what it was at this point in time, though. That's Lord British Castle. That's the thing we've been raiding. I don't remember what this or this is. Maybe they're people. That's a city that we visited at one point. That's also a hidden city that we visited at one point. I don't remember what... Oh, wait, no, this is the lava cave one. I don't really remember what happened there. This I remember. I've definitely been here, and I kind of got trapped because I was going through some Moongate nonsense, and I couldn't figure out how to leave. This one I've been to. Don't recall if I've been here. Definitely been to these two. Definitely been... I think I've been here and here, actually. I haven't gotten inside this section yet because there's this giant snake in the way. Obviously, Town of Grey down here and the thing, the cave there. Yeah, this is all very fascinating. I should get a screenshot of this. It gives me a lot more detail to work with than the cloth map does. Oh wait, it's playing random. I wanted to hear more of the new... That's better. Is a black and green checkered woods? Yeah, that's like thicker forest area, I think. Oh, actually no. I think that's plains, actually, and the thicker forest area is the solid green. And the light green and regular green, that's super thick forest that you can't see through. Yeah. Absentia, welcome. Any idea how much longer I'll be streaming? Yeah, a little while. A couple of hours maybe, an hour and a half. Something like that. All is pretty good. Thank you, Karif. Yeah, all is pretty good. Cut it out with the calm winds here. We don't need no calm winds around here. Trying to find this whirlpool. This is very annoying that, like, I want the whirlpool to take me and I can't find it. Finally found it. I would have guessed lighter green checker would be swamps. Yeah. It's definitely like this is the black and green, and that's the green, and then the thick forests are the lighter green checkered parts. Yeah, these thick forests here. I did get a map of this and screenshot it, but I've lost that. I'll have to do it again. Tried talking to them. They're demons, apparently. Oh, I still haven't bought a bow. And I also haven't healed my guys enough. What am I thinking? I got my music player set to randomize. So I have to go and manually set the track each time it finishes one. Oh dang, when we start fighting demons? Just now apparently. Just now. Alright, we won. Alright, we got a bow. So we want to do hand from player 2 to 3. Weapon. Bow. 1. Ready, 3, bow. Ready, 1, bow. Ready, 2, mace. I've only got 2 gems left. I gotta buy more gems. Apparently I already had a bow I could have handed over as well. Whoops. I should have checked that sooner. I got all this equipment I need to sell. Gonna got myself lost. Wow. We now have a boat. I missed some chat. Sorry. Exodus 3 is going okay, no series. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, of course. What are the graphics patches for these ancient Ultimas? This is a graphics patch, actually, Distron. Apparently there's a new game out by the CNC developers. I hope it's good and actually remembers what people like about Command & Conquer and doesn't just try to copy Warcraft. I guess we'll see. Mike's spending all his Polaroid film on photographing the map. That's right. I never did replenish my my tea or coffee. When do we right, some community graphics patches for the first 3, probably 4 as well, but I'm not sure about that. Right. I tried playing Ultima 3 DOS. How do you remember the commands and spells to use? You just like eventually muscle memory it. I've got the manual, helpfully, so I've been able to use the manual in here. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea to print out or write down stuff as well if you don't have a physical copy like this. So I can look at this. It's all just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That's how you've got to remember it. It's just like, oh, it's alphabetic order. And so like dagger and mace, you know, you can see it's B and C, and then a two-handed sword is an H if you go through the list. Same with the armor. So spells are the same way. It's all A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, excuse me. And then there's some advanced spells, which I presume you can only cast if you're higher than a certain level of intelligence or wisdom. Hey Zozo, it's funny to see how Claire Obscure basically still has the same fighting system 43 years later. Oh, does it really? Interesting. The era of games with control reference cards. Gosh, I remember having a really useful one for a helicopter simulator. Oh yeah, you definitely. I think even today, you probably still would be worth having a manual for some of the flight sims. Like even Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty complex. If you want to like do all of the simulated flight stuff. So there's that. I also... Sorry, I got a bunch of stuff on top of it. 1 second. Also, I was using this thing for taking notes and drawing maps and stuff for Ultima 3. So... I just wrote, like, wizard spell, priest spells, and it's like dispel, range attack, unlock chest, light, and heal. I should probably write down, like, the higher level spells now that I've unlocked the levels to use them. But yeah, that's something I should probably actually write down at some point. But I haven't gotten to it yet. But this is the dungeon that I've been raiding for gold. It's just the path through the dungeon. I've now memorized it, and it's not that hard to follow, but it was worth mapping at the time so I could learn it. Anyway, yeah, so a piece of paper in playing all these older games is definitely helpful. You know, with varying degrees of helpfulness, I think. I think for Wing Commander you need to have a manual as well. Yeah, I agree with that, Distron. Alright, back to navigating this world. I probably should use a gem. Who's shooting at me? Okay, that's a useless little divot. Likewise is that. If I remember right, I think the magic area is north of here. I don't remember if I needed to unlock that gate or not, but maybe I did. How many keys do we have? 30 keys. Should be enough. I think I want to go through that door. Or maybe it's this door. Yeah, maybe I'll use my gem and get a screenshot, and then I can start drawing some notes on it. Or copy it down on a piece of paper, or fake paper, and write some notes on that. Yeah, let's peer at a gem. There we go. I'll just copy it down on here. So this is the, as far as I know, this is the land of Ambrosia. At least that's what's written along here. It says Ambrosia. I don't know how to draw this, like, accurately. It's a bit annoying. I guess I'll just draw a border in to start with. It's not even a straight border. Oh well. And then what I want to draw, like the major features. So there's like the Serpentine River down the bottom here, which goes through a gate. is going to take forever to draw. I don't know why I'm drawing it. I should just get a screenshot. In fact, I'm going to switch to annotating a screenshot. It's fun to draw a map, but when I've got the ability to get a screenshot, I might as well use that, right? So, if I recall correctly, I think this is the magic zone over here. No, wait, what am I saying? It's intelligence is the word I'm looking for here. Int. And I believe this was dexterity. I think. I never found wisdom, just like in real life. I think this was strength. So this is probably wisdom. And the rest of stuff is just like traps, as far as I know. Just like people you have to fight. There's a couple of dragons in here. And as far as I can tell, this entire area is just a silly trap. Just like useless to visit. Alright, now that I've got that map, I can probably work from there. I suspect I can work from there anyway. Yeah, there's the word ambrosia. There's a jester, a weird creature, and a treasure box, I guess. Oh, there's a boat here that was firing at me, huh? Alright, my music. We gotta get to the last track. I think. Oh, my characters are doing nothing? That's all good. The magic sound effects are so crazy. Alright, we now have a boat. I can't believe Locklear is nearly dead. Where'd my map go? Yeah, I think I want to go this way. Oh my gosh, Grognak.
A mic stream a day keeps the doctor away. Or something like that.
Oh, I intimidate doctors the world abroad, everywhere. Thank you very much, Grognak, for the 16 months of support, especially using the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. If anybody else out there wants to use their Prime sub here to support me, feel free to do that. I really do appreciate it. I know you can use it any way you feel like, so if you choose to use it here, I really do appreciate the added support there. All right. Let's unlock this door with our key that we definitely have. So then we want to enter here with, I believe, Owen. Oh, wait, we want to hand Owen some money.
This isn't Prime. Browse.
Oh my gosh. Buddy No One, thank you for using your not Prime sub here. I really appreciate that. For 39-month streak as well. 39 months with a 39-month streak, Buddy No One. You're an absolute legend. I really appreciate it. Even Dr. CDCS? Well, hopefully not. It's always good to have Dr. CDCS around. Hey there, some guy in ad. Thank you for the eyebrows. Very good. That's a great emote. What is that look? Very cool. I like that a lot. All right. I'm going to enter this. I'm going to enter this with Owen, I believe. If this is, I hope this is intelligence and not strength. I think it's intelligence. That's what I wrote on my map. So I'm going to hand from 1 to 2 gold, 2,000. Enter 2. This is the Shrine of Intelligence. So I want to get 20 intelligence, please. And now we have 60 int. We want to get it up to 99, 75, 99. I forget what I think we're a human. We're a human, so we can go up to 75. So we'll do that. So we need another 15. So we're going to hand from 1 to 2. Gold. 1,500 if we've got it. Enter 2, 15. So that should max our int. We then want to do the same with wisdom, so we can unlock the higher wisdom spells. Now, I'm actually curious how much gold we have left. Just make sure. Yep, 0 there. And player 1. We still have 600 gold, which is good. I'm curious how much mana we'll end up having now. Seems to capping out at 37. Unfortunately, it's a random number that how much you can heal by. So all right, where did we say strength was? Okay, oh, it's a little distance away. The other stat we could go for is dexterity, which was over here. Damn. I'm not equipped properly. Oh my gosh, it's Kinnikov's dragon. Welcome, dragon raiders. Good to see you. Is that from the movie Bloodwork? Is that name from the movie Bloodwork? Oh, I don't know if I've seen Bloodwork. Maybe I need to watch it. Kinnikov's dragon, thank you very much for the raid. What were you up to today? You're playing some retro ... A real Ultima Dragon wouldn't miss Ultima stream. Well, that's what you say, Serpents, but you never know what might happen out there. From one frustrating game to another. Oh, what were you playing? All it says is ... in your stream title. You were continuing Urban Assault playthrough. Okay, yeah, all right. Enjoy Urban Assault, or is it too frustrating for enjoyment? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. Bloodwork, isn't that a Clint Eastwood movie? Oh. I don't know. I haven't watched all of the Clint Eastwood movies. He was surprisingly in a lot of them. You're an Ultima Dragon as well. I know. You've mentioned. I've learned. Kinnikos is not an Ultima Dragon. There you go. There's your answer, Serpent77. Urban Assault, that's another game that rings a bell. Yeah, I keep on thinking like I should look into it some more because Kinnikos has mentioned it many times recently. I still haven't gotten into it though. Open world game. Gosh, I owned that as a kid and made no progress in it at all. I see. Interesting, very interesting. Thanks again, Kinnikos. Everybody, if you haven't checked out Kinnikos Dragon's channel, you want to see some Urban Assault gameplay, could be very well worth a follower. All right, we finally destroyed him. I hate how you have to get in boats to be able to traverse this world. It makes it more difficult. There we go. Now this should be the Dex Shrine. It is. Cool. Let's get six dexterity points then for player 1. Shazam! So now we're up to 23 dex and 27 strength there. And player 2 has 75 intelligence. I think that's maxed. Pretty sure I've maxed out intelligence here. Let me just double check. It is a human. Humans are maxed out with 75 intelligence, I'm pretty sure. Fairly sure we're correct there. I also feel like the most insane Urban Assault player in the retro community. You might be. I mean, first of all, you are playing Urban Assault, so you got that already. Wait, what? Oh no, this is right. Okay, board. And then we need to exit here. And away we go. So now I need to land this boat. Oh, wait. I don't have enough money to pay for tribute. I don't know if you need to pay tribute anymore. You don't. Cool. I think everybody else still hasn't leveled up. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That your father was a long-time subscriber to PC Gamer. Oh, that didn't work? That's annoying. Alright. Pylaws and enjoy the work thingy. Oh, you're hella busy today. Good luck with the work today, Pi. It's great to see you, mate. I'm now reading chat again. Played a demo of that one. Oh, Urban Chaos. Oh, right, Nosser mentioned Urban Chaos. My mistake, I was thinking of another game. You play a cop fighting Doomsday call, Urban Chaos. Oh, that sounds fun. Honestly feel like, all right, managed to do Sulog's Fine Thread without cheating, so it was overall a good stream after days of being unmotivated. Well done. Congrats on that. Played a demo of that on one of my many PC magazine covered discs. I don't know if it was Maximum PC or PC Gamer specifically. Yeah, that's really cool, Kinnikos Dragon. I loved those cover discs myself. Whenever I could convince my parents to buy me a magazine with a cover disc on it, it was a good day. Ask Mike extraordinarily specific questions, like what? Were you an APC or a PC user subscriber? I was not. I was never a subscriber to anything. We couldn't afford a subscription, but we did buy the occasional magazine. Although there was a very cheaply produced magazine called CD-ROM Gamer or CD-ROM Games magazine, I think it was called, and that was the one that I preferred to try and acquire because my parents would not. They wouldn't be so worried about paying the low cost of that particular magazine. It's still like good articles. Like I really enjoyed the magazine. At the time, I don't think I really had a notion that it was like a cheap, sort of weirdly off-brand magazine. But I loved getting them. So yeah, it didn't bother me that they were the cheap and off-brand one at all. Yeah. Probably a better idea to get Urban Chaos on GOG. I don't think the Steam one has been patched much considering the reviews. Oh, interesting. Wonder how long PC Gamer did their point-and-click adventure-style cover discs. I only have 2 such discs. Played, like, adventure a game. Both of them feature Coconut Monkey as well. You mean they did a cover disc that had, like, the user interface was a point-and-click adventure game? Is that what you're saying, Kinnikos Dragon? Because I don't think I've seen any of those ones. I have seen when they've done collections of adventure games. That's crazy. I'll have to look one of those up on, Archive, I think. I'll have to look those up on Archive. That sounds great. The entire interface was point-and-click adventure game. I love the sound of that. APC and PC users seem to be biggest in the thousands. Yeah, probably. I know PC Gamer was pretty big too. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Frequently bought Macworld magazine in the 90s. Nice, Drew. Good to see you. Welcome as well. I think that my uncle gifted me Macworld magazine subscription for my birthday one year. That's pretty cool. What a cool uncle. PC Power Play was the one that I used to try and get if I could get. Yeah, that was my preferred one, I think. But I would always be happy to get CD-ROM Games magazine. Okay. What am I doing? Why is there a chest next to my boat? Did I fight some monsters or something? I guess I did. I leveled up, right? Not hitting anything. Man, the magic is so elaborate. Why is it so elaborate? Like, people shooting a bow, it's just like, whatever, dude, you shot a bow. The magic, though, it's like, oh, here's something very special's happening now. Yo, Coburn, how's it going, mate? Because it's magic. Yeah, that's probably the only reason. Wonderful mosquito buzzing around your ear noises. They are. That's exactly what they sound like as well. You've nailed it. All right, so I think we have to go back to gold gathering, unfortunately. But we do actually have items to sell, I believe. What are we carrying right now? A bow, 5 axes, a sling, and 3 daggers. Five axes. 3 daggers. Oh, whoops. What? I got a sling and 3 daggers. I must have used the wrong character by accident. What's a sling again? D. I can't sell any maces because I'm equipped. I have one equipped. Apparently I can. Oh, it's put weapon hand for me, helpfully. Luckily I didn't sell it. Okay, so ready to mace. Hey there, Teddy. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh, wow. Very nice. So we got to sell some chain. I don't own any more chain. Okay. What have we got? We've got 3 leather, 7 cloth. Let's see. All right. Good. We got our stuff equipped again. Bow, leather, two-handed sword. Perfect. And this guy. Bow, leather, sword. Yeah, sword is maximum for this guy. Okay. Yep, everything's good there. And player one. Bow and chain. Yep. Now, how much gold did we end up with after that? 3,000? Man, if I'd sold the gold, sold all the equipment before we went to Ambrosia, we could have gotten another 34 stats. That's actually significant. I should have done that. Anyway, I guess now I can go buy some food. Which I think is down here. At the grocer. How much do we want? Like, probably 800, right? Oh, I did 100 that time for some reason. Alright, we're all set. I should probably save my game too. I haven't saved since we got back from Ambrosia. Alright, now we've saved, and now I can read chat again. Good, thanks. Been spending a lot of time doing reversing on Down on a Day and making headway, but couldn't say no to watching you play Ultima. Park the text editor at least. Nice one. Good on you, Coburn. Not sure if the stars will align. You catch me live, but I still have a load of headache left in Urban Assault until I have completed the playthrough. These late game missions are absolutely garbage. I believe it. A lot of games are like that. It's surprising how many are like they front load the game with like the best they could produce, and then the later half of the game is just like them just trying to put enough content in to make it like, you know, feel like a worthwhile game to buy. It's crazy just how bad some of the content can get towards the end of games like that. Even pre-Dune 2 RTS final missions could be a bit unhinged. That's true, yeah. Oh, Dune 2 is a tough game. It very quickly gets difficult. Like, it's kind of surprising how hard Dune 2 is. Hello to anyone that's done Megalomania. It's that good, huh? Unhinged about Urban Assault? Oh, I don't know. The demo has exclusive missions that are way harder than retail. Interesting. That's really weird. I refuse to be welcome to live chat. Okay, then. Hello, VNU. Time for sandwich run? Oh, man. I could eat a sandwich. I'm actually getting kind of hungry. Anyway, we gotta do a little bit of gaming, I think. We've still got gold left, but not enough to justify a trip to Ambrosia just yet. I can't believe that's what the gameplay has turned into for me, though. I mean, is it because of me that we end up playing like this? I mean, I am the player after all. I guess it is my fault, regardless of whether or not the systems in the game are designed well or not. One day YouTube will also have the Doom redeem for chat XP points. If I could figure out how to set that up, it'll be great. Thank you, not being you, for using the Doom redemption. Too bad it was an unsuccessful attempt there. All right. Come on. Oh, we got a fight. Every time you say the game, it has to tell you how many moves you made. That's pretty funny, actually. Have you played the Breach series, Kinnikos? It's sort of like, it's a turn-based tactics game. Maybe you could compare it to something like, why can I not think of names right now? XCOM or something like that. I'm not saying it's good like XCOM, but yeah, turn-based tactics game. Atreides, good to see you, dude. What's up? Doom is absolutely back. Now we're just missing Mad Dog. I gotta work up the courage to do Mad Dog again, man. I played it so much. It hasn't worn out its welcome exactly, but I think if I play Mad Dog Williams again, I'm gonna play it straight. I'm not gonna try and speed run it. Urban Bobcat, Ultima's dreaded gold farm and gameplay loop. It's exactly what it is. Oops. When you said Mad Dog, I thought you meant the FMV shooter, Mad Dog McCree. I accidentally pressed the wrong button there. I have played Mad Dog McCree back in the day on a demo disc, but yeah, Mad Dog Williams is a completely different game. It's very cool. The most turn-based tactics I've ever played was floppy disk version of XCOM. Fan-translated Famicom was, and Frozen Synapse on Steam. Interesting. Let's see how much gold we've got. That doesn't make sense. How do we only have 2,000? How much did I have before? I could have sworn I earned more gold than this. Oh, why, thank you, Racing the Beam, for the 61 months of support. What a legend. I really appreciate it. Is Breach an older game? It's very old, yeah. The only game I know like that with name is Into the Breach. No, way older than that. It's like an 80s game. I played through up until Breach 3, I think. I streamed them on the GOG channel a while ago. Yeah, I thought so. Maybe I didn't hand the gold over. Maybe I made a mistake. That's better. I must have just not handed the gold over. Racing the Beam, thank you very much. I think I forgot to do the eyebrows. Sorry about that. $4,226 gold. So 42 more stat points. I'm trying to do math, and I'm really bad at it, apparently. 27, 99, take away 27. I don't know. I think I need like 8,000 gold or something like that. That's just for that one. What else are we carrying? Because we also pick up treasure on occasion here. We got a sword, another mace, and another dagger. Okay, so nothing too exciting yet. Oh my gosh. I need to stop soon. My throat's really starting to be a problem. I don't have any water or drink. Well, I got a little bit of water here. But yeah, I never made a cup of tea or coffee for today. Somebody at the door! Interesting sci-fi tactics game, although Breach 1 looks a little violent on the eyes. Yeah. It's very CGA. They're quite playable, though. Like, they're not... I'm not going to call them amazing games, but they're not bad. The box art's pretty cool for them all. They all have decent box art. I've never picked up a copy, though, sadly. What am I doing here? I want to look at how much gold I've got again. Okay, we didn't pick up much gold that time. Yeah. Seems like it's very random how much gold you get. Like, you know, you pick up like 60 plus gold sometimes, and other times you're only picking up like 10 or 20. Okay, we got an axe in that round too. Laser Troop Games? Laser Squad, I think, is what you're thinking of. It was made by the guy who made XCOM, yeah. Best adventure game, Big Box? There's no such thing. You frequently ask for stuff that I would say, I end up going and getting, Dagger of Amon-Ra. Because it's got such a cool box design. In terms of its cover art and overall graphic design quality is very good. But I also really like Sam and Max cover art. I think that's pretty darn cool. $5,000. So we're only earning like, you know, 500 to 600 sometimes. Or less. Why did I do that? That was a complete flub of inputs there. I did not make the right inputs. All right. I'll read the chat again. Watch Mac play the MS-DOS version of Laser Squad. It's a pretty brutal game. Yeah, it is pretty brutal. I've got it on the shelf over here somewhere too. There was Laser Squad on GBA as well. I didn't know that. That's crazy, Distron. Was it like a fan port or something? Strike Squad is another good game in that genre. I haven't played Strike Squad before, Racing the Beam. Sounds cool. Is it similar, a similar style? The one that I always, for some reason, like, my memory locks onto is, Incubation. Incubation's kind of cool. Battle Hour 4 Incubation. I don't know why I like it as much as I do, because it probably doesn't deserve it. I think it's just pure nostalgia. It's an unexpected late port. Yeah, that is really unexpected. I think I remember the GBA Laser Squad. That game had 2-hour tutorial. Has it tried to teach you every mechanic before letting you get into a fight? That's so unfortunate. The last tactics game you got deep into was Phantom Doctrine, a spy thriller in the style of XCOM. That sounds kind of fun. Yeah. Laser Squad for GBA was a new game made specifically for GBA and was released, like, okay, yeah, it was like published officially. That's pretty cool. Here you go. Here you go, damn it, Baines. I've decided to grab this. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. We haven't looked at this one in a little while. It's also pretty cool. Incubation has unrivaled atmosphere, great music, great for the time, graphics that have aged pretty well, and satisfying fights. Unfortunately, if you get Incubation on GOG, the Battle Isle Platinum Pack, you need a community patch to get it working on Windows 10 and 11. That's unfortunate. Somebody needs to port Wine to Windows 11, 10. There's a ZX Spectrum demake of this? I didn't even know about that. Again, that's pretty cool. One of the few LucasArts games with softlocks. This has softlocks? I don't think I've ever encountered that. I guess I'll have to keep playing until I do, huh? Hello there, Quantum Pause. Good to see you. I also grabbed Laser Squad off the shelf. This one is an Amiga version. It doesn't have much going on in it. The manual's quite small, actually. But there you go. That's Laser Squad. Look at this awesome graphic right here. I love this graphic. It's like a spaceman just sitting in a cool chair. It's got like a weird, like, otherworldly vibe to it somehow. This is like very like punk aesthetic somehow. I don't know how, but they seem to have a punk aesthetic. But they're also like cyber futuristic dudes. If I see a random sci-fi dude on a cover, I automatically love it. It is pretty, yeah, worthwhile. Port Wine to Windows. Exactly, Drew, exactly. Because Microsoft doesn't have as good legacy support as they used to. This is the manual for Laser Squad. It's actually quite a lot of pages. Ranged combat calculations. This thing's got tables on tables inside of it too. It's as thick as it is because it also has Dutch. I think what languages it has in it. Maybe it says in the cover here. No. It has multiple languages though. I don't remember if it's English, Dutch, and what was that, Spanish or something? I don't even know. French maybe? Whatever. It's a thick manual. Thick little manual. And there's the Laser Squad floppy disk for the Amiga. Would have been cool if I picked up the DOS version of it, but the Amiga version was available when I was looking, so. Windows 10 LTSC IoT will be supported with security updates until 2032. Huh. I don't know if that's a fun fact. It's a fact. I don't know how fun it is. They're punk, but also cyber, some kind of cyberpunks. I mean, a little bit cyberpunk-ish, aren't they? Like a little bit? I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look at the main attraction here. This is the one that Dammit Baines asked to look at. A cool adventure game box. The man with the hat is back in his greatest adventure yet. 1939, the eve of World War II. Nazi agents are about to get their hands on a weapon more dangerous than the atom bomb. Only Indy can stop them before they unleash the deadly secret that sank Atlantis. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Point and click your way through fistfights, puzzles, balloon rides, car chases, and indie one-liners. Explore over 200 spectacular locations. Hear LucasArts exclusive iMuse create a musical score that follows your every move. Play and replay 3 unique, challenging paths to vanquish the Reich. Hot-footed across the sibling lava pit. A graphic adventure by Hal Barwood. Fate of Atlantis, the only reason to buy Staff of Kings? What? This is the floppy disk version. It has many floppy disks. Yes, it's your adventure, some guy in a hat. The man with the hat. Fate of Atlantis, the only reason to buy Staff of Kings. Did Staff of Kings come with this? I think I also have the CD version around here somewhere. I don't think I've kept the CD in this box, though. When I bought this version, it came with this as the manual. Somebody had, like, acquired a photocopy of the manual and printed it out. So I like to keep this in here. I did later on acquire a manual for the game, which is now in the box. But yeah, it's pretty fun to have that. I don't know if this is the CD-ROM version of the manual. It may well be. Unclear from just looking at it here. It might become clear if I look up a floppy disk version of the manual and compare every page. I'm sure there's some difference. Actually, there might not be any differences. Bibliography? Believe it or not, Plato really did invent the story of the lost continent of Atlantis. If you're interested in learning more about the lore of Atlantis, you might start with the following, and it's got a bunch of books referenced. It's kind of cool, actually. Special thanks to George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. I wonder if Spielberg played this. It'd be cool if he did. I know the Wii version has it as an unlockable. Oh wow, so if you buy Staff of Kings for the Wii, you can unlock this game? I had no idea. I might have to seek out a copy of it. That's really cool. I doubt Spielberg played a video game in his life. I don't know. I hear that some of those guys were pretty into video games, actually. I hear. Anyway, that was cool. Cool to take a look at some more big box video games for the PC. Alright, we're sitting on like 5,000 gold right now. I don't know what to do about that. Should we go back to our Ambrosia, Land of Ambrosia, and spend 50 points? Or should we just keep grinding? It's kind of like, I know I'm going to need to max out my stats to fight to get through the game. Hopefully I can get through the game with the party I've selected. Maybe I've, like, selected the wrong party members and I'm screwed. I don't know. I might... If I am, I think I can always go back and reorganize the party and add a new member and then train them up, and that's a whole other thing that I have to do, but still. Spielberg approved E.T. for the Atari, so I'm not exactly sure about it. Oh, interesting, Babylon's Law. I didn't know that he approved it. I mean, he might have just approved the idea of the game rather than actually playing it and saying, yes, this is a good E.T. game, right? That's possible, right? Give him a little credit, maybe? I don't know. Mike, do you have a Wii or an emulator? I have several Wiis, actually, yeah. Fate of Atlantis is unlockable once you beat the game or by using GameStop pre-order code. Oh, okay. Okay. That's really cool, actually. I can only speak for the Wii version, though. I'm really, really curious about this now. Yeah, 150,000... Wait, 153,746 moves. What happens when that number goes too big? Like, what happens when I do, like, 65 million moves or whatever it is? He approved the something. I can't read all those emotes. Oh, the money? Oh, yeah, he approved the money. Want to find out? Not really. No. Y2K happens. Yep. The game just, like, stops working. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if that did happen. This is so tedious, though. I hate when it fails. It really pisses me off when it fails. I also hate when it's giving me, like, 20 gold instead of, like, you know, the hundreds that I want to be getting. I'm a little... Yeah, we're only picking up like 400 gold at a time. It's not as much as I think sometimes I've picked up as much as 1,000 or more, but it's like, it seems like the average is much closer to like 400 or 500. So my estimate before of like having to delve n times has to be multiplied by 2 now, or 3 even. Still, it's better than like not being able to survive in the world, which is how we started out.
Boy, we're having fun now!
He did visit Atari during ET development. Okay. It's pretty interesting. The spell is unlocking the chests without setting off traps. Because, you know, this game has traps, of course. And it's random. Like, you can't just detect the traps. You have to just preemptively decide that it's trapped and use the spell. Yeah, that was only another 400 or so. It's really not working out in my favor, is it? Oh, wait. Wrong character. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of Fate of Atlantis, we've got another Indiana Jones animated GIF for that follow. Thank you for that. Anonymous follows on the channel. Feel free to lurk or say hello if you want to. According to the wiki article, Spielberg suggested that the game be more like Pac-Man, which at the same time tells you how much he knows about games, and also might have improved the game. More like Pac-Man. I wonder what he could have possibly meant by that. Like he wanted a more arcadey experience rather than like a adventure story thing. Stream's going good, thank you, Raging Chaos Dragon. How are you going? I'm slowly trying to acquire more gold so I can buy more stats. This is my first time playing through the game, so I'm figuring things out as I go. I was actually interested to see if I picked up more valuable items. 2 swords, 2 axes, 1 sling, another mace, and another dagger. No armor pickups yet. I just went the wrong direction as well. Yeah, TPK, baby! Another fight? Okay. Alright, we got him. Alright, pause there and I read the chat again. Did Mike ever go back to the Oracle after the first time? No, not yet. I spent money on it, Ginger Butter, and it you saw what happened. It gave me literal gibberish. I don't know what to do about that. I may need to unpatch the game and go and go talk to the Oracle without it being patched and see if that fixes the problem. But yeah, I gave it 1,000 gold and it told me something that I didn't understand, like at all. It didn't even make sense. And then I gave it 100 gold and it just went blurk. It like just spat out random ASCII characters. So I will go back. I have more important things to do, like gathering stats. Improving my stats for my party. Managed to defeat Sulog's fine thread in UA without resorting to no clip glitching. You mentioned that, yeah. Oh, you were talking to somebody else. Okay. Raided over here a while ago because my arm was hurting. Yeah, you must be talking to someone else. Okay. According to the wiki article, Spielberg suggested... Oh, right, I read that. Good. Glad to hear well, Raging Chaos. Awesome stuff. Someone ROM hack Atari 2600 Pac-Man, so it's ETs instead of Pac-Man. That's a great idea. I would play that version. Hell, I'd play the original version. That's one of the ones I had when I was growing up. It was so good. You have over 1,000 gold at once, though. I don't know if it was intended for you to do that. In this game? Yeah, of course. Of course you can have over 1,000 gold. What are you talking about? Player 1. 5,865. Make that 5,961. Oh, you don't know if it was intended for me to give over 1,000 gold. Oh. I wanted to get the best information, obviously. This is the wrong lighter. Sorry I'm a bad reader, Mini Roach. I apologize for that. You absolutely did write the right thing, and I just read it very badly. I kind of hate this part of the game where it's like, oh, your spell failed. I guess that's one thing modern games tend to avoid. I did it again. Oh, okay. Now I'm confused about where I am. Okay, I'm back. All right, I got 6,800. That's 68. 68 stat points we could go get, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. The one time I actually wrote something correctly, I know, it's all my fault too. I'm so sorry. I'll read it again. You gave 1,000 gold at once, though. Don't know if it was intended for you to do that. I could go try it now, actually. Instead of going and spending stuff to increase my stats, I could go to Lord British. And then go to the Oracle as well. You've leveled up. You have not, though. Oh, you have. Okay. You have. I don't think you have, though. Yeah. Is the Oracle hidden in here? Oh, bugger. No, I accidentally stepped on the lava. It wasn't the guard pushing us, but the guard's stopping us from getting out. What spell is it? What spell is this called, and why are we casting it on yellow blocks? It's to unlock... I can't remember the name of it, but it's to unlock... unlock chests without taking damage. It's called... Apar Unem. So I can stand on here as long as I like and I won't take damage? Interesting. I think there might be a spell that I can use to go up or down a level. And maybe that would let me get out of the town without having to fight guards. I don't think that's possible, though. I'm just hoping that there's an angle that I can take to get away from this guard. Otherwise, I'm going to have to fight my way out, because I didn't save my game recently. I mean, I kind of did sort of recently, but I've done a couple of runs in the dungeon since then. Why is it possible to walk into the lava flow exactly? You probably need to cross lava at some point in the game, is my guess. This is tedious. What's my max health? I don't even know. 750. Okay, we got a ways to go yet. Oh, Patras is dead. I don't think there's any path that I can get off of this now. I'm soft locked unless I kill the guard. And now that I don't have a full party, that's going to be difficult. There's no way past this guy, man. He just says, "G'day." Oh, I should have waited until my mana regened. Great. I hate that. I hate that I just wasted all that time. I don't waste a lot of time, but I wasted some time, and that's annoying. How many golds do I have right now? So we only wasted like 1 or 2 trips into the dungeon, I think. It's not so bad. Alright, I'll go to the Oracle, and this time I'll be more careful. I think after this I'll call it a night too. Oh, I guess I can get my stat boost. Oh, thanks for that. Oh, I didn't level up enough this time around. I must need to do a couple more dungeon runs before I can get that level up. Oh, not transact, unlock. There we go. Yeah, because it buffers your inputs. And I didn't know the lava would start here, so... This is such a perilous path. How many 100 GP is your offering? Just one 100 GP. You'll learn of marks and playing cards and hidden holy shrines. I already know about the hidden holy shrines. I got marks, but I don't know what they do. Just Mark of the King. I don't know what that does. And I've never gotten a playing card. I don't know where to look for a playing card. I'll write this down. Excuse me, I'll write this down. It makes me nervous that it's got it starts with a lowercase y. Is there more to the clue that I'm missing? I don't know. You'll learn of marks and playing cards and hidden holy shrines. More offering, yes. 200. Of marks, I say there are but 4. Of fire, force, snake, and king. Well, I've got king, but I don't have fire, force, or snake. Of marks, I say there are but 4 of fire, force, snake, and king. Yes, more offering. 300. Learn their use in Devil Guard, or death you'll surely bring. I don't know what that means exactly, but okay. Or death you'll surely bring. Yes, more offering. 4. Shrines there are again but 4, which you go and pray. Yeah. Wait, I never prayed at the shrines. I just paid money. I could try praying at the shrines. Why didn't I think of that, actually? Seems like obvious now. That would be one of the other actions that you can do. You just have to type in words for that. Let's try 500. Innumerable clues throughout, I say. Okay, that's useless. Thanks for that. What kind of tablet is this? Does this guard attack you or just stare at you intently? It just follows you around. It hasn't attacked. This is a Kindle Scribe 2, I think. It works quite nicely. I like it. Terravan, thank you for the Doom attempt earlier. They should consider adding guardrails. Yeah, they should. For health and safety reasons. Exactly. There.
Hi, guy.
Hey, PS1 Ad. Good to see you. Look at this stranger. Me? Their uses are...
Morning, sir.
Oh my gosh. Morning, Datreb. And thank you, Coburn, for this screen. Are innumerable and clues throughout, I say. All right, let's pay 6 and see. The cards, their suits, do number 4. Cold Soul Moon, Death, and Love. Okay. I'm running out of scribbling space. How's it going at PS1X? I hope you're having a good day. 700. Unto the Montours thou must go for guidance from above. What's the Montours? I guess I might need to read the map, decode some runes. Um, 7. The Montors, Montours. Thou must go for guidance from above. Yes, more offering. What was that? That was 7. Let's do 800. To aid thee in thy cryptic search, to dungeons thou must fare. Okay, great. Well, if the marks are something I need to acquire all 4, and I've only acquired 1, that makes sense, because I found that in a dungeon, so this does make sense. Cryptic quest. Search, not quest, search. To dungeons thou must fare. Yes, more offering. 900. I must be nearly out of GPs, though. There seek out the Lord of Time to help you if he cares. In the dungeons? Lord of Time to help you if he cares. So much stuff to do here. How much gold do I have left? Maybe not enough for 1,000. What? Can't you pay, scum? Let's go quit and load our game, and then we'll just give her 1,000. Ten times 100 last time. Yeah, that's 1,000. 10. So I'm not allowed to give him 1,000? So there's only 9 things. That's brilliant. So the more I offer, the we just find weirder and weirder texts, huh? All right. Well, we might be done for the moment for today. I kind of want to explore this area, actually. Welcome to you. Thank you. Welcome to you too. Stanacer, whatever that means. Oh, this guy does healing and stuff. Okay, so there's like a few things lying around here. That was pretty funny. Welcome to the Circle of Light. Yell Evocare. No effect. I don't know what this does, but okay, I'm gonna write it down. Maybe that'll help me at some point. Bonim anima. Tiori. Amen. They all have the same things to say. Wasn't there something in this corner too? Aliment. Oh, it's rations? Okay. Well, I guess that's all of that town. Hmm. Just finish up your level editing for the night. Oh, nice one. Didn't realize how much the fight music in the NES version was carrying the game. All right, that's enough. Cool. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. I will see you next time, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me. Thank you, Babylon Zul, you legend. Thank you, Refraction. Thank you, Buddy No One. I am Rosie. Hi. I feel like this soundtrack is blue balling us for the Star Wars theme. There isn't really one. Ah, you're welcome, Rayborger. You're welcome. And Quantum and Distron. You have a good one too, mate. Were you ever following me on Twitch when I started streaming again? I think so. Yeah. I can't believe Mike fell into lava and got body blocked by a group of guards. I know, Binu, that's actually hilarious. Alright. Let's get on with it. Let's go find someone to raid. I'll see you all later, everybody. Thanks very much for all of the support tonight. I really do appreciate it. And I'll be back on tomorrow with either some more Exodus Ultima 3 or, I don't know, maybe I'll take a break and play something else for a change. It is starting to become quite the grind. I would like to finish all the Ultima games this year, though, so the sooner I finish this one, the sooner I can play Ultima 4. We'll see. Take care, everyone. Good night.
Yeah! Take that, Andy! Screw you! I mean, damn! Yeah! Take that, Andy! Screw you!
finger in the hole. Nothing happened.
I could have shot my entire load at them.